All right, ladies and gentlemen. Wiley I am. So are you. That's why I love you. We got another subscriber battle. The winner will get a Nathanias voice pack. We've got Miro versus HappilyInsane. Both 2-year+ subs. Miro X 4 months away from being a 5-year subscriber of the Twitch stream. We got him playing on Habitation Station. It's a TVT. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's go. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, spawning in the top right position of Habitation Station, we have the Teal Terran, Miro X. And in the top left, the Red Terran player, weighing in at 69 kilograms. He's HappilyInsane. A classic map where some of the greatest battles have taken place. Habitation Station remains a haven for players such as Rotterdam, whose builds were so powerful on this map, they called him Rotterdam, damn. Miro brings the SCV scout in. He wants to know what's going on. What's up? He sees the gases. He sees the racks. It's a fast factory, 100%. He knows. It has to be. What else could it be? The SCVs, they're making love. It's beautiful. Oh, God. And that's why you don't take someone to Paris their first time. The reactor, it's coming in hot. The factory, it's on the way. Miro, going for the factory, no reactor. That second gas a little bit later. The orbital commands coming up shortly. These two SCVs eloping off to the wilderness of Northern Ireland to make sweet monkey love in the top floor of a castle after exchanging their forbidden vows. Getting it in from behind. HappilyInsane, playing hard to get. Says no, we have to go to the West Wing. Even though the beast said it's forbidden. And so they did. With 2 Marines and a Cyclone on the way, and a bunker for good measure, HappilyInsane is playing the slow game. He's being a careful boy. But Miro, he's taking the base. He's showing the confidence. He's taking the lead in this dance that is a sweet tango. And you know what they say. It takes 2 to do-si-do. The Hellions, they're coming out. He needs another supply depot soon. Both of them need a depot soon. The mules, they fall from the sky. HappilyInsane, he's got the defense. He doesn't have to worry about the Hellions. But the question then becomes, is he putting himself too far behind? He still doesn't even have a starport, for crying out loud. The starport for Miro, halfway done. The Cyclone production rolling along. We could see the Ravens. We could see the Banshees. These 2 Hellions unable to do anything. Almost losing one of them to the Cyclone. But it's all good. Miro finishes up the natural. He's getting his own bunker. Despite the fact that he only has a single Marine, he just wants something. The Cyclones come out. He catches the Hellions. It's a good mop up. The second... No. He gets the second Hellion. And it's a Liberator from Miro, as well as consistent Cyclone production. He's going Cyclone Liberator early game. A Viking on the way for Happily Insane, though. As he's getting ready to go. His second factory. He's gonna make it happen, ladies and gentlemen. The front is secure. Will the Viking catch the Liberator? Will he deal the damage he needs to secure himself victory in this game? The Liberator, it's out. The Viking as well. Will they cross paths? Two starstruck lovers. No. Miro says, I'll take the long way home. The Viking covering the north end of the map as Happily Insane continues to saturate the natural. Miro's economy is booming and glorious. It's pre-1920s USA, baby. That Hellion tries to get past, but he raises the depot and gets nothing. The long, arduous journey this Liberator's taken. Where will it end? Where does the siege come from? He's going to try to hit the back of this mineral line. Can the Cyclones get in position to handle it? He's going to siege the mule. One tap. One tapped. He's really leaning into him. He's going to get maybe... No. Okay. He manages to barely avoid losing the Cyclones. But Miro gets out of the lockdown range. He says, I'll be back. As two of his Cyclones are going to press the front, he's trying to distract him. He's trying to bring in the riffraff. But Happily Insane, he's got a siege tank. All he has to do is press that siege button and he's got the lockdown on the front. And he's going to press it. The missile turret is coming in hot. He can't siege this spot anymore. 3 Vikings. He's going to say, get out of here! Miro, taking his gases, moving the 3rd command center to the gold base, has dos armoríos, which can only mean one thing. He's going bio, because he's building 4 racks and getting +1. What the f... He doesn't even... Where's the... Stit? I didn't smoke anything before we started this, I swear. What the fuck is he doing? He's getting transformation servos. Okay, he canceled it. Happily Insane, committing to his tech path, producing the Vikings. He needs to get the armories. He needs to get the 3rd command center. These SCVs no longer stuck. The Widow Mine's ready to drop on anything that comes nearby. Happily Insane catches the Miro Cyclone out by the 3rd. He cleans it up. He's got another one on the gold base. But Happily Insane, what are you doing? He's getting +1 and 1, 1. What? He's getting +1, +1, and +1. And another engineering bay. Special tactics coming out of Miro as Happily Insane starts up his 3rd base. The Hellion hit squad going down the east side. But there's no room. The Marines, the tanks, the Marauders, they're all rallied to this base. He just starts a 4th. Potentially, okay, the Hellions can shut this down now. He's going to move around to the side. The poor bastard trying to build his command center is going to get roasted and toasted like a microwave Hot Pocket. Cold on the center, but charred as fuck on the outside. Happily Insane's 3rd base, very close to completing. Despite the delay in his economy, he's got the supply lead. He's got the mechanical units. He's bringing in the money. He's bringing in the moolah. He's going to fly over the Cyclone. He's leaving it be. He's got the army necessary to take it to him. But he's got to be so damn careful. The big push, it's on the south side. He can swoop around the bottom left pocket of this base if he wants. The sensor towers, he's got him covered against the drops. He scans the gold. Says, oh fuck. Is he going to land the Vikings? Is he going to send the Hellions? Miro drops the scan. Unhappily insane. He says, okay, I see your mech army. And I'll raise you. 3 keks. He's swerving around the outside to the bottom left side of the third base of Happily Insane. There's nothing here to defend. There's no sensor tower. Scotty doesn't know. He's got his whole army at a base he hasn't even taken. There's the scan. He realizes, oh shit. As a third base, under attack, he goes for the lift. Where's the repair? He needs to bring the army in. The third command center getting lower and lower, down to 200. Not the SCVs are repairing, but they're not there yet. Where are the Hellions? He doesn't even have Brew Frame. 2 siege tanks with that +1. The bio player has better mech upgrades than the mech player. Things are looking dicey. Chop it up and throw it in a pan with some garlic. He's going to reposition to the gold, but the double drop hits the mineral line. The SCV's going down, 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 down. The command center exposed. Once again, the tanks will siege the Marines. Blown to smithereens. And he's going to do that 1 Marine drop in the main. Look at him go. The intensity on his face. Poked to death. Miro looking to drop on top of the 3 tanks exposed by Happily Insane. He's going to go right all over on these 3 tanks. Dead in a flash. The Hellions try to come up to deal with this, but there's a lot of units here to fight against this, and without the blue flame, the Marines are holding strong. Happily Insane. He's going insane at this. He's got 7 siege tanks, 6 siege tanks at the gold. He's dropping the turrets. We've got the servos. We've got the ship weapons. We got the vehicle weapons. We got the bio weapons. We got the bio armor. He's literally getting everything. He scans the gold, or the other one, the other base. He's asking himself where to attack next. The sensor towers are nice, but he's got the middle. He's got the Zelnaga. He can siege the mineral line from the outside. Oh, is he using the Nathanias voice pack already? Ooh, you scurvy dog. I could touch myself to that. The Vikings! They poke forward, but they're not able to get anything done. Happily Insane, he steps forward. He's got to be careful of those siege tanks. Happily Insane acquired 2 armories earlier in this game and literally did nothing with them. There's still no blue flame. He needs to upgrade his mechanical units. He's sending out the drop. If he goes around the outside, he can hit the main. The turrets at the gold are going to say, no. No! Get out of here! Painful. He drives straight into the Marines. Debating and inundating. He clears out Miro X's units that are on the map. Happily Insane, taking a 4th base. Miro, his gold, it's mining out. He needs to expand once more. Uno más. His 3-3-3-2 is on the way. He's building the tanks. He's building the Vikings. Happily Insane. Preparing to make his move on this gold. He wants to siege up that sweet mineral line. He's going to bait Miro into pushing into him. Right into the tanks. He's going to run. Blown to smithereens. The bio cannot stand up to the flavor of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And his whole army's been defeated. The mineral line sieged. SCV's getting blown to pieces. Miro going for the repositioning. He's bringing the Marines out. He's got some Vikings. He has the upgrades. He has the numbers, but he's losing. He's losing the war of attrition. Cost effectiveness, ladies and gentlemen. The slow tank crawl of death on this map continues. His 1-1 is done. We need to see the air game out of Miro if he wants to win this. His tanks blindly moving forward. Still no blue flame. It's almost done. The Hellions, they're going for the side swipe. The Vikings and tanks continue to inch their little way forward. If he just moves his Vikings an inch ahead, he'll see everything.
You've depleted that mineral field.
Wait, do they both have my voice pack on? I love these guys. The Hellions with the brew frame get right on top of the SCVs. Miro trying to float out his mined out gold base, but he's going to lose more workers down to 40 SCVs. He scans, and the tanks, they get a couple shots off. He's going to stem in to the siege tanks. There's so many of them, though. He tries to siege up his own tank, and it's not going to be enough. Miro unable to break the siege line of Happily Insane in the center of the map. He brings the Liberators out. Use your Vikings. Well, the Liberators are going to die. A couple of Hellions will get rallied into the line as well. You need your vision. You need vision. 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 Scan. Oh, they are. These two tanks are barely not in range of each other. The +3. It's done. Miro, with the fully upgraded bio army, refuses to build Marauders in the face of siege tanks and Hellions. Starports being added. Ship weapons being added for Happily Insane. Miro scans the bottom left base. He sees the expansions are being taken. He's taken the rest of the bases on his side of the map, but he's just playing Marines and some tanks. A fusion core. Happily Insane. Thinking about going for some cattle bruising memes. The Hellions get on the SCVs. He clears them out of the southeast side. There's a big push, though, heading over to that planetary, that one siege tank, to lock it down. These Hellions, though, they come in from the back. He uses the transform. He gets on the siege tank, and that means no sieging the planetary fortress. He actually just gets sandwiched. And he's going to be eaten alive. Meanwhile, 3 medevacs looking for love in all the wrong places. He's going to bring the Liberators out. He's clearing away Miro's tanks. All of his Marines are on the west side of the map. He's going to find the starports. He's moving in. But the Liberators, they're killing the tanks. Happily Insane. This is his opportunity. He can move in on the expansion. This is his moment. Will he capture it or let it slip as his third base gets ravaged? The Marines are coming forward, but these siege tanks are not afraid. There's nothing here to save this base. The army out of position. Happily Insane sieges the natural. Miro's Liberators come out, but it's too little too late. The Vikings are in position. He's going to mop them up. And the base is under fire. With 200 energy and orbital command goes down. He just needs to hold the door and keep pushing the front. He's got the Vikings. He's got the Hellions. He's certainly got his enemies' SCVs. And he's going to push into the main. There's nothing left. Miro, who started with a phenomenal edge in this game, has slipped behind. The game out of his hands. Like holding sand in a sieve at the beach. It's all fell through. He lands the juiciest Widow Mine shots ever. But it's not enough. The Marines keep trying to push in. If he sieges literally 3 units in his main base, he cannot lose to this bio push. Maybe some Cyclones. Miro has tried to take all the bases on the map, but it has not worked out. His bio forces being blasted by the tanks are going to put an end to this affair for him, as he is out of units, out of production, and out of time. The Vikings land and blow up the base. He drops 420 mules on this expansion to run his 3 racks out of. He's trying to get the Vikings up. But much like with my ex, it was too little, too late. And he is going to get fucked. GG. Happily Insane wins.
Flawless victory.
An amazing game. By any and all standards.